Right. Hello, guys. Thank you all so much for coming. I am so excited to be here with you today. Happy Thursday. Yes, today is Thursday. Sometimes those days can run together. If you guys have been into my trainings before, then you know me. If not, hello everyone. Nice to meet you. My name is Brittany Maxwell. I am a platinum consultant. Underneath Team Sky, my organization is called Vision Quest. I have been with the Archer and Evolution family 2 years in just a few days. I'm so excited to be with the company for 2 years, you guys. I have grown as a person, as a team, as a leader. Every aspect of me has completely flourished, you guys, and I attribute that and all of my success to having such a wonderful organization. As long as you have patience and persistence, you can make it to success, right? That's the way that I always feel. And no matter how many hard days we have, you guys, I was raised with the mindset that everything will pass and everything will pass, right? So just keep pushing forward as far as everything that you do in life. So guys, if you've been to any of my mock bookings before, you know that I kind of have a routine, a consistency with the way that I do my mock bookings. So I plan out my content for the week, for the 2 weeks, for the month. It's how often I do it is just really based on my time, but I plan it out by the week, right? So on Sunday or Monday, you guys, I will sit down and I'll think about what I want to put out as far as my content and advertising for that week. So I always do a destination of the day at the beginning of the week. And I just do a fun fact about that destination. And I do like a little image and I'll show you guys kind of what I do as far as my destination of the day. And on Tuesday, you guys, I will do like a funny meme or something like that. Wednesdays, it's like a travel business marketing, small business marketing, just different things like that. And Thursdays are always my mock booking day. The end of the week, you guys, is one of the high times for social media. So I really do find that posting the mock bookings at the end of the week and then sharing them throughout in the groups throughout the weekend, that's a lot of where my sales come in. So this week, you guys, my destination of the week is Nashville. Um, I love Elvis, you guys. I know that Elvis did not live in Nashville, he lived in Memphis, but Tennessee is, it's the music hub in my opinion, because you have Nashville and you have Memphis, and Nashville is technically considered the music city, right? So I love Nashville, guys. I actually plan on taking my spouse to see Graceland for his birthday this coming up year in October. I was going to say August, but it's October. It's going to be so fun. We've always wanted to go. So anyway, back to Nashville. All right. So Nashville is going to be my mock booking for today. I'm going to use Apple Vacations, okay? If you guys have questions, feel free to ask. I will show you guys my content planner and different things like that, just so you can kind of see what I do to plan out my content, because, everybody does not have the time every single day to sit down and do content post every day. So for me, having my Canva and the content planner inside Canva really saves me time. And you guys, I just got like a little ribbon award inside Canva for creating my 2000th design. Yeah, absolutely blown away. I could not believe it. So cool, right? I know, so cool. But yeah, if you guys have questions, just let me know. Feel free, if you can unmute, ask your questions. If you have anything to add to it, you guys, I'm open for all that. I'm open for criticism. I don't do disrespect. So guys, please be respectful of everybody and everybody's time, right? All right, nobody wants to be, disrespected. Okay, so going forward, let's get started. So I'm just gonna do this from my phone, you guys. So mock bookings for me are easiest from my phone. So I'm just gonna show you guys what I do, and I should already have my information already pulled up. So yeah, Vax is already pulled up. I'm surprised it didn't log me out. Just confirming that you guys can see my vacation access. I don't see the Zoom, so if you guys one of you guys unmute and just let me know that you can see my screen.
I can see it. I can see it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Awesome. Thank you. All right.
I can
So I'm
see
going
it.
to, thank you. Awesome. Perfect. That makes it easier, guys. I'm glad you can unmute too, because sometimes I forget to take that unmute button off. All right. Within Vax, if you guys have been inside Vax and played around with it, I highly recommend you guys play around with it. You know, go to click on the different tabs, get familiar with the vendor. There's so much inside of Vax that you can be there all day, you guys, and still find new things. I find new things inside Vax all the time, guys, and I've been using it for almost 2 years now. So we have Apple Vacations. That's what I'm going to be using today. So I'm in Louisiana. I am only about 30 minutes east of Baton Rouge, and I'm about, I don't know, probably about an hour north of New Orleans. I'm right across the lake from New Orleans. So I like to use the Louis Armstrong International Airport. I just find that for me is the best airport. Baton Rouge does have an airport, you guys, but it's like one of those small airports. They do have nonstop flights, but it's only to certain cities. Las Vegas, they do nonstop flights from Las Vegas to Baton Rouge, and you know, vice versa. But I'm just going to stick with New Orleans, okay? So we will be going to Nashville. Oh, so let me just find Nashville. All right, let's see. There we go. And I'm going to just base my mock booking around the 4th of July, because that's still, you know, about a month or so away. That gives anybody enough time to kind of plan what they might want to do for the 4th of July. And also, guys, you think of when you're doing your mock bookings, think about it on a bigger aspect. So yes, I'm basing it around the 4th of July. So just because I'm doing a mock booking for Nashville, that doesn't mean I am, you know, going to have people reach out to me specifically for Nashville. 5 times out of 6, you guys, I'm going to have someone reach out to me just because they see my advertising and marketing and they want to go on a trip themselves. It's very unusual that someone reaches out to me specifically for that mock booking that I've put out to social media. I know that's crazy, but that's just my experience, right? All right, so I'm going to leave it as 2 adults, right? And I'm going to do it for the 4th of July. So I'm going to do it for 4 days. All right, and let's see. All right. And I do want to add that travel protection. And we're just going to click search. Y'all know with Vax, sometimes it takes its time. So we'll just wait patiently while it does its thing. So I actually have a couple of hotels in mind. So I know that they have like a Margaritaville in Nashville, but they also have this resort called, I think it's Grand Ole Opry. Have you guys seen that? I might not be right there, but I think that's what it's called. It's so cool. And there's quite a few other ones. The Grand Ole Opry is a little bit more than, you know, Margaritaville, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So we're just going to see, and we're just going to, you know, kind of play it like that. All right, I want to do nonstop flights if that's available. Okay, so yes, they do. They have 3 nonstop flights. All right, so if you want a specific departure departure time or arrival time, you guys have the option to choose those. All right, so let's see. All right, we have Southwest departing at 9:30. Let's see, how much was that? 17. Okay, 5:15 to 6. I do want that morning flight, but they wouldn't be able to check in until a little bit later. So guys, whenever I'm doing this, I take into everything, okay? So I'm just going to choose this 10:50 flight, right? It's nonstop. They would get there at 12, and let's see. All right, we're gonna do the published fare. Right, Vax does have quite a bit of promotions going on. So if you guys are looking for a specific destination, the Caribbean, Mexico, you guys can go into their promotions and see, kind of what they have available as far as their promotional rates, so you guys can get that out there on social media also. All right, we have the Sheraton. All right, I know which one I'm looking for. I know why I'm going fast.
Hi, this is Harold. I was trying to catch up. Where did you find the non-stop area for the flight? Where did you click that at?
Hang on, I'll go back real fast.
Okay.
All right, it's going to be in the filters section. So if you're on your laptop, it'll be on the left-hand side. Or desktop, which one? But this is my phone, so it's going to be at the top. So it'll just be in the filters, stops. Do you see it?
It's not showing flights. Because I put in what you did. Should I do a search? And
yeah,
then
you can.
And then do a non-stop. Hopefully it'll pop up.
Where are you basing your departure port from? Is it New Orleans?
Minnesota.
If it's not showing nonstop, that it might not be available from Minnesota.
Oh, gotcha. But it would be in the legend off to the left.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You got it?
Yep.
Awesome. Great. All right, let's see if we can, let's close out the flights. Okay. All right, and let's go back to our hotels. I think I'm going to choose the Grand Ole Opry. It is a little expensive, you guys, but it is a immaculate place, right? I'll show you guys some pictures if you have, you guys know what I'm talking about. But they do have a lot of resorts that are available, hotels that are available. Let me see if I can type it in, or otherwise I'll be scrolling all day. All right, hotel name. And let's see. I must be typing it wrong. That must not be the name of it. Okay, I'll have to search then. All right, let me reset the filters. Okay. All right, so it does show the preferred. So we can do it based off of low to high, high to low, A to Z. You guys could see the filters that pop up for the actual resorts. They have quite a lot that you can choose from. So if they're wanting, a hotel that's close to the airport, you have the option to do also. All right, let me try. Oh, good gracious. Okay, so it's going to be one of these top ones. Okay, so there's the Margaritaville, you guys, hotel in Nashville. So the Opry one should be right into here. Okay, no, not the Opryland. Hampton Inn, no, that's not it. Oh, it might not be available on here. What? That's unusual because I think I've seen it on here before. Maybe they just don't have it for the dates. That's probably what it is. They just don't have it for the dates. All right, so back to square one. All right, Margaritaville it is, you guys, because I can't find the Grand Ole Opry Resort. So let me find Margaritaville. All right, and that's the Sonder Highway, Germantown. All right, let's stick with Margaritaville. And the Moxie, I don't even know what that is. Let's look at Moxie Nashville. I'm just letting these images come in. Okay, it is right on primary images. Downtown Nashville, steps away from Broadway and 12 minutes by foot to the Nissan Stadium. Okay, that's really cool. All right, so there we have that. And let me look at the Margaritaville. I kind of think I'm just going to stick with the Margaritaville. All right, in the heart of Nashville, 10-minute walk from Broadway. Recreational amenities, outdoor. Yes.
I've been there before. I have family that live just outside of Nashville, and it is more so than calling it the Grand Ole Opry. It's like the Ryman Auditorium, and there's a whole little shopping area around that.
Oh, okay.
Kind of
Did
like
you
a
see it on the
downtown
list?
Disney would be in Orlando, is around the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville.
Thank you. I bet that was fun, huh?
I've been many times.
That's awesome. Okay, yeah, guys, I'm just gonna stick with the Margaritaville. All right, so I'm gonna choose a room, and I'm gonna go ahead and save some images. That way I can not have to come back to that once I get to the saving of the information. All right, so you guys, how do you guys normally do your mock bookings? Do you go directly to social media and post, or do you use like a content planner to post out your mock bookings?
I've actually never done a mock booking before, so I'm trying to figure out how to do one.
I've never done it either, so I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh, well, you guys are in for a really good treat, because what I do after my mock bookings is I share the pictures and all of the information as far as the booking, where I do the booking, so that you guys are able to take those images and put that mock booking out onto social media. Not everybody does that, but I mean, hey, we're already doing it together. So all you really have to do as far as changing any of the information is just making sure that you change that departure point, because as you guys see, I'm building it from New Orleans. So you're just going to have to go back in, or just as we're walking through doing through Nashville, like you're doing, Harold, do it through Minnesota or, Florida, wherever you guys are from or trying to, because a lot of my clients, you guys, are local. So I've had people reach out to me from, Texas, but a lot of my clients are in my surrounding area around the Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and even the Mississippi Gulf Coast area. So those are all my local clients. So that's where, it's good that you guys are doing it from your departure point, like where you're at. Excuse me, y'all. My images will not come in. Maybe it's because I'm screen sharing through Zoom. That's probably what it is. Okay, well, I'll come back to that. I'll come back to the images. I might have to stop screen sharing to get to the images and then go back to it, but I'll do that in a minute. All right, so I only did for 2 adults, you guys. So I am going to do the city view. I'm going to do, oh my gosh, that suite is $500 extra. Okay, so we're just going to do the deluxe room. That's not a big deal. And I also want to see what kind of activities are available also in the Nashville area. So nonstop. So 50, 10. Oh, good, nice. They get back at midnight. Let's see which one was the cheapest. Okay, they're all the same. Let's do this one. All right. All right, we can add rental car. A lot of people do use Uber. And we'll just leave the rental car off. Yeah, we'll just leave that off of there. Okay. All right, and let's see the features. All right, definitely want to leave the travel protection on. And I'm really hoping they have some kind of tour. No, they don't. All right, that's okay. No. Dang. It's Nashville. Why wouldn't they include a tour? Goodness. All right, so let me email and print this itinerary to myself. I always do this, you guys, just in case I have any other information that I kind of want to add to it. I like to be able to have it through my email, or if I actually have someone to reach out to me for this Nashville trip, I'll be able to go back into that information. Okay. So let's see. Let me make this total amount of payments. All right. Let's see. Balance due, deposit on the 18th. That's today. And their full payment is due tomorrow. Okay, yeah, that's kind of funny. All right, all of that information is included. That's perfect. Okay, so.
Okay, I'm kind of lost. When you got to that point, you selected a flight and then you selected a hotel, correct?
Yes.
And from there, it gave you the itinerary.
Well, once I selected, so here's the searching, the itinerary summary. It has our flights, our return flights, our hotel, and I did click on rental cars and features. I was going to add a rental car, but I decided no. And I only clicked on features to see if they had any kind of tours or activities available in the city. Right, and then I clicked on email and print itinerary, and that's what pulled up that email print. And I just typed in my email and hit preview and then sent it to myself.
Oh, the email print itinerary.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm also going to save this so that I can come back to this if someone does reach out to me. So I always save the mock booking, as you guys can see, Cancun mock booking, Hawaii flyer. These are all these are mock bookings because, you know, I want to be able to come back to them if I have.
Where do you save it at?
It saves inside of Vax, and you can get back to it by going to your, here, I'll show you. No, I don't want to show you. Let me get the mock booking. I will show you, but I'll show you at the end. At the home page, at the very top, it has reservations, new reservations, and I think it has like retrieve saved itinerary. I think that might be what it's called or what it is. And then you'll click retrieve saved itinerary and it'll pull up any of the itineraries that you have saved. So this one will say Nashville. So I'll know that it's my Nashville mock booking.
Okay.
All right, so that is all the details that I need, you guys. If you want to see your commission, what your commission breakdown would be, you would click on booking administration and it would pull up the booking details for you and you would be able to see how much commission breakdown would be. If you add some to it, it's going to make the price of the package jump up. So if you guys, you know, add $100 to it, it's going to make it $3,144. So just so that you guys know, you know, it will jump up. All right, let me get this information, y'all, and we can start putting this out on social media. All right, let's do price per person because that's what I want to base it off of, right? So I'm literally just copying and pasting this, right? I'm just copying and pasting this information, guys. And I'm going to put it on like a notepad real fast and fancy it up and then put it out on social media. So let me stop the screen share 1 second, y'all, and let me get these images so that it can load without having that live feed connected to it because it does slow down the internet. And y'all, I do recommend getting your images. So your hotel images, your outside images of the hotel, inside images, get all of your images inside of the vendor if at all possible. Okay, only because we don't want to, you know, infringe upon any copyright issues on Google. So I do recommend you all get your images from the vendor itself. All right, let me get all these images. You guys give me just like 3 minutes to get these. If you guys want to ask questions or anything while I get these images, feel free to do that, okay? All right, you guys, just give me just a few more.
I have a question. Do you typically repeat your mock bookings, or how long do you keep your mock booking?
Usually I'll share it for the weekend. I don't normally take my mock bookings down, but I do add that date so that everyone knows, like, there's a specific book by day, like you have to get this by a specific date. You can reuse your mock bookings, you guys. If you do that, then just go back into the vendor that you utilized and just make sure that everything lines up. You know, make sure that the prices line up. If there's any price differences, you can adjust those prices. Yeah, you could totally utilize your mock bookings more than once, right?
Which travel protection did you use? Full travel or cash refund?
Full travel credit. All right, only half of these images are loading, so it's just taking me a little bit longer to get the actual photos, y'all. Okay, let's see.
Sorry, I have another question. I know you didn't put the car rental in this one, but if the person opts out on the travel protection, do they still need to purchase insurance for the car when they get the car rental?
Yeah, and the travel protection, I don't think it would cover the insurance on the car. That would be something that they would have to do with the actual rental car company itself. So the travel credit or the protection itself would cover like cancellations or anything, you know, as far as that aspect. It wouldn't cover like insurance for rental car.
And if they refuse, do you want that in writing?
Yes, absolutely. If they refuse to get travel protection, you can just do like an Adobe PDF stating that you offered their travel protection and they declined that travel protection, and get them to say, you know, to sign it and date it. That way, you know, if they do ever come back and say, oh, well, they didn't offer that to me. Well, yes, I have it in writing. And a lot of the times, you guys, once you state that, you know, you have to have that in writing that they've declined it. But also, y'all, what I do recommend when it comes to you and your clients, make sure that they understand that nothing is perfect, right? Nothing is perfect. There's bound to something happen, no matter what it is. And it's always best to have yourself covered rather than regret it at the end of that, you know, at the end of that ordeal or at the end of that experience. Okay, finally, I got some of these images to come in. So what I did, y'all, they would not come into on Vax. They would not load on Vax. So I went to the Margaritaville Resort website, and I'm just going to use the same images that were obviously on Vax, but just not loading, which is a little bit better because the images are nicer. Right, but I definitely don't recommend using Google. So I just went directly to the website. Right, so of the rooms, and we will be back in action to get our mock booking going. Okay, let's see. All right, we're gonna save this one, download image. All right. All right, and when I do, you guys, I like to get an image of the outside. I like to get an image of a room, the room. You know, all rooms are going to be different. So we definitely want to make sure that that's clear. But I also like to do an outside image, a pool image. So I usually try to do 4 or 5 different images so that they can really see kind of, you know, what the resort has to offer. All right, and let's get this pool. Of course, let's get this pool. All right. And let's see. Okay, 1 or 2 more, you guys. All right, I think that's good. Yeah, that's gonna be good. All right, let me go back into our Zoom. All right, I have the information already. Let's see.
So,
Hello, Danielle. Thank you.
so what you did, you went to the website of the hotel and just copied and paste?
Yeah, I went to the images and I back clicked on it, and either you can copy the image or download. I just download them. For me, it's just easier. Let's see. Screen share. All right, and let me do my screen. All right, so let's go on to my guys, right? So let's do my pages. And I will also share to Instagram, you guys, and also LinkedIn, right? So I already have this information copied. So let me just get this here. All right, let's do this. Okay, y'all, this might make you a little seasick. So if you want me to stop screen sharing, because I'm going to be like copying and pasting and cutting and all that other stuff. I mean, I'll leave it if you guys want to watch it. But I mean, at the end of it, you guys will see the end result. So I don't want to make anybody, you know, sometimes when you scroll too fast and different things like that, it can get a little hectic. I want to get away, right? I want to make it catchy. 4th of July. All right, let's see. Let me do some little emojis right here. Let's do fireworks, right? You type in fireworks. Perfect. All right, there we go. I want to move our price per person. I want to do that down at the bottom, and I'm actually going to base it. So you've seen the price per person, but I'm going to base it off of per day. So it'll be such and such per person per day. Okay, so let's take off flights. Okay. Yes. Yes, I'm gonna take off the flights. Let's want to get away, Hotel Nashville. Let's do like this. Right, so I'm gonna do want to get away 4th of July weekend in Nashville. Right, round trip, airfare. From New Orleans to Nashville. Oh, look, we don't want to forget nonstop, right? Nonstop. For me, you guys, that is a huge plus. I'm not too fond of flying. Just being honest, it makes me extremely sick. So that nonstop is huge for me. All right, so want to get away 4th of July weekend in Nashville, nonstop. I'm going to do a little something catchy too, you know, Music City, something like that. All right, nonstop round trip airfare from New Orleans to Nashville. All right, hotel location near Broadway, right? I'm gonna leave that like it is. Now we're gonna do 5 nights. All right, let's do like a little emoji. It's like on 9th. There we go. I love emojis, you guys, especially on the mock bookings because they, for me, you know, emojis really stick out. Let's take off the rental cars. All right, travel protection for 2 adults, right? We leave that on there. And I can take off that price. Say added travel protection. That's what we're doing. Added travel protection. Okay, 1 room, deluxe room, king bed, sofa, city view. Want to get away. All right, so that's what we have so far. Want to get away 4th of July weekend in Nashville. Nonstop. All right. I'm going to do another emoji. I thought I had just used an airplane, so that's all right. I'll just go grab that real fast. You guys use emojis on, I know some of you've never done mock bookings before, but I hope this helps. Let's see. Want to get away 4th of July weekend. I want something a little more catchy. So I might come back to that later. All right, let's add some images. Oh, wait, we need to select multiple. So this is what we do. Select multiple. I want to do this one first. And okay, we'll do that. There we go. I don't want to add that bathroom too. I don't know why. I don't normally add the bathroom, you guys, but I did this time. All right, so a lot of the reasons why I do like to do this from my phone, you guys, is because Facebook will give you the option to change like the layout of it. So we can do columns. All right, I'm probably just going to put it back. Frames, it might exceed the limit. No. All right. Let's see. You guys can see what that looks like. That looks really cool. And they kind of go with the color scheme of the resort. So it kind of matches everything, right? Right. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. All right. So I always like to add, after I put the price, right? So hold on, let me stop real fast. Let me go to my calendar. I mean, my calculator. Right, I haven't gone anywhere. I'm just getting my calculator out. Right, and I'm putting it by that per person price. And I'm going to multiply it by day. So it'll be per person per day. Okay, here we go.
Isn't it 4 nights? Not 5 days?
Well, I did July 1st to the 5th. Hang on, let me go to Vax.
I
Yeah, I
have
got
a
it on
Like
the
4 nights.
ready.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Welcome.
Teamwork makes the dream work, you guys. All right, divided by 4. All right, so it's 380 per night per person. Well, it's 380.61. So I'll just do 381. All right, 381 per person. But that includes everything. That's their flights, their travel credit. Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
It's kind of a silly one because it doesn't really pertain to a booking.
No questions are silly.
How do you change your profile in Zoom to a picture?
How do I change what?
How do you put a picture up for your profile picture in Zoom?
Before you log into, hang on, wait, let me see.
Every time I do a meeting or something, I see other people's pictures of it. It looks so cool, and I have no idea how to do it.
You'll have to log into Zoom. You'll have to, so I'm pretty sure you'll have to, I don't know. I think you have to create an account and go into Zoom through the web browser so that you can get into the settings. That way you can add your picture. I will look into that for you though. Because
Okay.
I honestly can't remember how what I'll do is I'll try to change my own and I'll let you know how to do it then.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. It's been so long since I've done it. I'm not gonna lie to you, so it has. Let's screen share again because I got the price that I needed. All right. All right. Always a call to action, you guys. All right, $381 per person per night. And let me do this right here. And I also want to do the price will change. All right, just in case anybody's like, oh, well, you know, we like to make sure that everybody understands, you know, this is from New Orleans. So if you reach out to us and you're from like, you know, Miami, the price is going to be different. Okay. And our call to action, we always like to have that call to action, you guys. And I really like to make sure that there's multiple ways for my clients, potential clients, to get in touch with me. So I always include my phone number. All right, let's go vacation drone. All right, let me tag myself, right? Put my phone number out there. I use my personal line, you guys. If you guys have a business line, you know, totally do that. Right, and let me grab my job form. Okay, here's my job form. And give me just 1 second. I'll update that later. Right, and let me grab my link. Right, publish. Right, copy.
Okay, what is jot form?
So my jot form is a link that my clients or potential clients can come to fill out to get information. So once I post this, if someone wants to contact me about this potential or this specific booking or a different trip, they're able to fill out these details and I will receive an email. Here, I'll show you real fast. So it's pretty much my qualifying the client. They provide me all the details that they need so that when I receive this in my email, I can gather all their information, give them a call or send them an email letting them know, thank you, I've received your request. I'll get back to you within, you know, 72 hours. And this is mine, you guys. This is a free site, so you guys can create a free form. I love job form, right? It's got my logo, which I'm updating my logo. And everything is kind of like pastel pink because, you know, most girls like pink and purple. So, you know, but it's got all the information that we need. What type of travel? I could add a couple of other things, you know, specific reasons for travel, how many travelers, how many adults, how many children. If there's children, list their ages, what kind of rooms, the destination of choice, when they want to leave, where they're departing from. Would you like a rental car? Do you need transfers? So this is all of the information, you guys, that we need to qualify our clients. This is everything that we would ask them in a phone call or ask them through email. So it's all right here so I can get it all in one setting. That way, even if I'm speaking to a client over the phone and they haven't filled out my travel inquiry, I will come onto Jotform, you guys, and I will ask them questions based off of my Jotform so that I know that I'm not forgetting any information, any specific details that I really need to build them their vacation package. So that's my Jotform.
So is this similar to
And
My Evo Travel?
yeah.
Okay.
It sure is. All right, there is. There we go. All right. Usually, you guys, when I'm doing my content, I do it through Canva so that I can add my logo and my contact information directly to the images. When I do my mock bookings and I share them in our groups so that everybody else can do, I like to do them specifically directly to social media so that there's nobody has to worry about cutting out my images or anything or taking off my logo because it's just the images that I've taken from the resort. All right, so let me click next. Everything looks good to go. We'll add a button. We'll post now. Can comment anyone? All right, so guys, when you're doing your mock bookings, we love to do our mock bookings, okay? We love the marketing and advertising, right? But if you have 200 people on your business page on Facebook, that's the only people that's going to see the mock bookings that you post, unless you post them in your groups, okay? So anytime you do a mock booking on Facebook, always share to the groups, the advertising groups, marketing groups, buy and sell groups, right? Our weekend getaways, different everything, right? Wedding groups, vacation groups, right? We have a huge list that we can add ourselves to, and I do recommend that you guys add yourself to at least 10 to 15 groups a week and share it in at least. So today, you guys, I'll probably share it in 5 to 10 groups before the evening is up. Tomorrow, I'm going to share it before I'm going camping tomorrow, you guys, so I'll be gone the whole weekend, so I'm going to share it before I leave, so that way it's in my group for that Friday night. But also, you guys, I like to make reels when it comes Friday, right? Last weekend I did a reel on Facebook, and by Saturday it had over 1,500 plays already. Okay, so definitely this. All right, so let me go getaways. I think I can only do 3. So let me see. Let me do my buy local. And guys, look at this. Travel and holiday destinations. Look at how many members are in this group. There's 271,000 members, right? That's ridiculous. Look at this. My best weekend getaway deals. Almost 7,000. And my local groups, it's obviously a lot lower, but I'm still going to share it, okay? Because it's my local group. All right, so it's going to just go ahead and post. While that's posting, I'll show you guys my Monday destination of the day and what it looks like.
How did you get to the groups?
Let's see. When I post on, so when I do a post, and then I click, go to share, it'll pop up. I'm on my business page, so it'll pop up to share into groups. So my business page is only connected to probably 5 or 10 groups, because when it comes to your business, there's a lot of groups that won't let your business page in. So you have to add yourself from your personal page. So whenever I start sharing into my groups later tonight, I will be sharing from my personal page, but it'll be my business. It'll be like a share from my business page that I do from my personal page. I know that's confusing, and I'll show you guys what I mean in just 1 second so you understand, okay? All right, so here's our post, you guys. Want to give away 4th? Oh, I forgot to put of. Let me put we don't need that. There we go. Much better. All right, that's good. Added travel protection, full travel credit, 381 per person per night. Okay, nonstop round trip airfare from New Orleans to Nashville, hotel location near Broadway, 4 nights, check in, check out. It's got all those details, travel protection. I did want to put in some of the details for the resort, and I forgot to do that. Okay, but it's all right. All right, let me show you guys this. So this was my Wednesday post, you guys. It says we all love bed, right? Our own bed specifically, but sometimes it just feels good to GTFO. I'm not going to say what that means. Out of town for a minute. You hop on a plane or drop in your car and prepare your body for really good food and some buzzy drinks and shameless grams, fam. Sounds right. Nice, right? So this is just one of the posts that I did. And let's go down to my Monday. So this was my Tuesday, you guys, and my destination. Here we go. So this is my Nashville, you guys. Right, all of my destination of the days for Monday. I try to do them every Monday, but life happens, you guys, and I might not do them on every Monday, but I always do a post, right? There's always a post. Right? This is what it looks like. The only thing I do, you guys, I go onto Canva and I change that background image and I search specifically inside Canva to get those background images. I change the title, which is Nashville. I'll change it to the next city that I'm doing. Right, and I'll change the little script that it says the hometown of country music and the birthplace of bluegrass. Right, I'll just change all of that information. Right, and I always add hashtags because it gets so far. All right, so my fun fact about Nashville was Elvis Presley recorded more than 200 songs at Nashville's historic RCA studio. There is a string of Christmas lights on display that were hung when Elvis couldn't get into the Christmas spirit while recording a Christmas album. They're still there, you guys. It's crazy. But that's just a little bit about my information, okay? So the only thing that I recommend with the mock bookings, let me go back up. I wanted to add some specific information to the resort. So let me see. Let me go back on to, there we go. All right, let me click on Margaritaville and buy specific information. I'll show you guys what I mean. They might not have hotel details, yes, no. Amenities, okay, no, they don't. Oh, but they have a wedding service, that's good to know. All right, so some of our resorts will say special promotion, different things like that, but it doesn't show anything, okay? So let me go back onto Facebook, you guys, and I'll show you how I share it into the different groups. All right, let me go into my personal page. All right, so this is, I know my picture's the same, so it's a little confusing, but this is my personal page, okay? So I'm going to go into my pages. So I'm actually going to click pages. All right, it's asking me to switch to vacations with Brittany. No, I don't want to switch. I want to stay with my personal page. Okay, so let me copy this information. Copy. All right, and share. So this is where I'm going to share into, click more options. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, guys. Share. Oh, share to group. There we go. So this is going to pull up all of the groups that I'm in. So you can click specific ones. Let's do travel deals. All right, and you guys can see this posting from my personal, right? And let's do direct sales. We can do North Shore, any of my North Shore groups. All right, so the next one I'm going to do is, let me type in, right, New Orleans has a marketplace. It's always so hard for me to find. We'll do Louisiana. All right, this is Baton Rouge. It's close enough. All right, and we have our classifieds. So that's what we're doing. We're just copying and pasting, you guys, right? These are all my local areas. I'm connected to some of the locations that's near my hometown. All right, let me do Baton Rouge. Let's see what it pulls up. Right here, this is all of my Baton Rouge locations. All right, so I can share in all of these all of these locations, guys, and that's my 10 groups just for today. Tomorrow when I go in, I can type in New Orleans and share it into all of my New Orleans groups, right? Right, let's do Craigslist. Some of these, you guys, might take you down, but that's a lot of the reasons why we do share in, 10, 15, 20 different groups, is because we might get taken down out of some of them. All right, that's just some of them. All right, let me stop screen share and we will go into any questions if you guys have any questions. Good, Chantel, you have job form. Good, job form, good. All right, y'all, any questions, anything I can do for you guys? It will take me a little bit of time to get this transferred over to YouTube. It always takes forever, but I will get it done. I promise you that.
How do you get invited to go to groups?
Do what?
How do you get invited to get into groups on Facebook?
Hang on, I'll show you how to do that real fast. Let me go back to our screen. All right, let's go back onto Facebook. Maybe I closed it out. No. All right, so I should still be on my personal page. Yes. All right, so we're going to click on our menu. Okay. All right, it's on my phone, you guys, so it's going to look a little different when you're on your desktop or your laptop. So you click groups. All right, and then you'll have the option to discover groups.
Oh, I'm on my laptop. I'm trying to find where the group is. Oh, I found it.
Awesome. And you can click discover and you can type in groups that you're looking for. So let's try Craigslist. I don't know if it'll pull anything up, but all right, so these are all the ones that I'm connected with. Let me go back. Let me exit out that.
So I click on groups and it just
Yeah, let's
brings
click
me
see
to
all.
brings me to evolution.
Hang on, let me see. Okay, so you should have the option to on the groups tab, you should have the option to see your groups, events, discover. And if you click discover, that should open up a portal for you to discover new groups.
Okay, discover. Okay.
And you can click see all, or it'll base it off of kind of what you're already looking into. So that's what you guys are seeing now. This is just some of the stuff that I've already, I've connected myself to, small business groups, right? And you just click join. Some of the times they'll ask you for, questions before you can get into the group. Sometimes not. Right, Mom owns the business Mob. It's got 51 or 53,000 members. Right, but here's promote your business products. Promote your business, promote your products. All right, entrepreneurial groups, free business marketing. There's 13,000 members in that. Affiliate and network marketing. Oh, we don't want to do that. Well, I mean, you could if you guys want to look into affiliate and network marketing. All right, so yeah, I hope you guys can get connected to the groups. Yeah, absolutely, Michelle. Thank you. We're about to close out, you guys. I'm going to get this transferred over to YouTube. And as soon as I get this training transferred over, I will also share the images that I put onto social media. And I'll also share the same information, the booking details, just in case you guys are using the New Orleans departure point, you guys can just share that same information, right? I will not attach my jot form nor my contact information so that you guys don't have to worry about accidentally putting that on there. But yeah, I will definitely share all of this information with you guys too. I co-host a training with one of my girls in just a little while. So if I don't get that done soon,